my name is Ouse. That is how you say it, by the way. It's not Ouse. I'm 18 years old. I've made music for like 6 years, and yeah, music is my life right now.
Hey, no more, yeah, love scars can't go far with my heart. When you come in my car, all I do is go fast. But how long will it last? I still hang in the past. I still want what you had in my heart. Do you care? Do you care? Do you care? Yeah.
Out of curiosity, what does Ouse mean? Like, does it mean anything? Like, or
Okay. Yeah. It doesn't really mean anything, but it's basically like my real life name. So I'm from Iceland, and my real name is Ásgeir, and I just took the first two letters, which is like a with a comma and a S, and it's pronounced Aus. So I just like spelled it differently.
that's so cool.
Cause since I'm Icelandic, I don't really know like the pronunciations of like made up words, I guess.
Yeah.
And it was kind of my mistake. Now everyone calls me Ouse.
Yeah.
But it is
I'll
supposed to be
admit I
Ouse.
did for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your backstory. How did you get into music?
Okay. Well, my dad, he has been in like a million bands. He's has a really good, what do you call it? Like sense of music. He can like pick up any instrument and play it, and he knows how to play like every instrument already. So it was kind of implied that I would do something with music because like everyone in my family is like talented in some way, I guess. Like my sister's like a really good singer. My mom, she's wrote a bunch of songs. My dad wrote a bunch of songs. He's like, yeah, tons. My brother, really good singer. He was like, when he was young, he was always in like plays and stuff, singing in them and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like my whole family is just like filled with music people.
Yeah.
So
okay.
it was
you're
kind
surrounded
of,
by it.
I guess it's kind of just in my blood
Yeah. Wow.
to do it. So when I was like, I want to say like 12, 13 maybe, my dad got like a Mac Mini and it had GarageBand on it.
Yep.
And I just started experimenting, and I think I released like a really shitty instrumental song on my Facebook like
Sick.
around that time. So that was the first thing I released. I think it was something like 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah. Okay. Very cool. So you kind of just like were surrounded by the music, and then got into it from there. Who do you aspire to be like? Like, everyone aspires to be like you, obviously. Well, a lot of people do. But who do you aspire to be like?
I aspire to be just the best version of myself, pretty much. I just want to improve on myself. I don't really have a single person that I want to be like. I mean, obviously I look up to a lot of people, but I think it's best to just focus on improving myself,
Yeah.
Just trying to get... I don't know, I have a lot of flaws, even though I don't really show a lot of them on, like my Instagram and stuff, but
Yeah.
I have a lot of things to improve on, so...
That's pretty deep, man. I like it. Okay. Okay, it's gonna sound weird, but like, how did you create your sound? Because each and every single one of your tracks has a certain like Owl's vibe to it, Like, where did that come from?
I guess that sound is just the instincts, the musical instincts, I guess. It's like, because when I make music, I don't think about it. It just happens.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, how to talk, like, how to
Yeah, the people I've
say it, but-
interviewed that have collaborated with you have said the same thing, that you have like a crazy sense of music, and
Yeah, it just, I don't know. It's just like, I'm so lucky to have this, like, almost like superpower with music. I could just like, I don't know. It just like comes really easy for me for some reason,
Yeah, wow.
and I'm super lucky to have that. But yeah, it's just my sound is just me always trying to break my own boundaries.
What is your favorite song of all time?
Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna say there's this. Do you know who All Day is?
Yep.
Yeah, his song I Don't Wanna Push You Away.
Okay.
It's so good. It's so calming. It's just like the perfect song.
Yeah. Okay.
That's probably my favorite song right now.
Are there any upcoming tracks that you're making or thinking of making that us as fans should look out for?
Yeah, I've been working on this EP for a really long time. I know I said on my Instagram that it was gonna be super soon, and it really hasn't been soon. That's because there's a guy that was supposed to be featuring, but he got sick or something, and he hasn't done it. So I think I might just talk to him and tell him that I'll make a song with him later, and
Yeah.
I'll just let like Elijah or something feature instead.
Yeah. Okay.
So that EP should be coming soon now, like within a month, I'd say. And there's also a song that I made with a artist called Foreign Forest.
Yep.
We made a song together, and that should be coming in November. So yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty much it.
Okay, that's exciting. A deep end question. What does a day in the life of you look like?
It's pretty boring. I wake up at like 3 or something, 3 in the day usually.
As in like in the afternoon?
Yes.
Damn.
I'll play some Call of Duty because the new COD just came out.
Yeah.
I've been playing that. Like,
Yeah, I'm thinking of getting it.
I'll play that. I'll probably make some breakfast. Yesterday I made bacon and eggs.
Classic.
Classic breakfast. Then I don't know, brush my teeth. Keep playing Call of Duty for like the entire day or until like dinner time or something. Since I live with 5 other pretty much just teenagers, like we're all like around the same age.
Yeah.
It's like dinner is usually just either nothing or just hamburgers. That's like the only thing we make. So
Yum.
if I'm lucky, someone will be making hamburgers and I can eat them. Or I'll just make some hamburgers myself.
So good.
And then later, usually after dinner, I'll start making some music. I'll try to do something. If that doesn't work out, I'll keep playing video games. And usually around like midnight or something, me, Gabriel, and Elijah will go watch some anime or something together.
Sick.
Until I go to bed.
Sounds like a pretty good like day, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
The worst thing about it is like, since I'm like not really doing anything the entire day, the day just like goes so fast. Like
Yeah.
every day is really fast to go by, which is pretty sad, but I mean it's still a pretty nice life.
We've seen that like you started doing gigs recently. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Like, what's it like to finally get on stage after all these years behind the computer?
It's I don't know. It's super stressful. Like they're like 5 minutes before you come on stage.
Yeah.
But as soon as I get on the stage and start singing, it's like I don't really see the people in front of me. I'm just there singing my song like I do like in the car every day, you know. It's very fun though. It's like I enjoy it because when I get off and hear them clapping, it's like a really good feeling.
Yeah.
And I want to do it more.
Mhm. Yeah, man. That's sick. It's like you're evolving as an artist.
Yeah.
Now we'll move on to a bit like of the music side, like more specifics.
Yeah.
So the first song you've ever released on SoundCloud was called Ramen. 2 years ago. How did that come about?
I just started, I guess, around 2 or 3 years ago doing like lo-fi hip hop. That was really fun for me. Even though I've kind of gotten over that in the past few years, because it's not really a challenging type of music. Like, it's really fairly easy to make lo-fi hip hop.
Yeah.
So I could just like pump out 10 songs a day if I wanted to, right? And I made that SoundCloud and just started uploading a bunch of beats on it like every day, and I managed to get like 100 followers in like 7 days or something.
Damn, that's crazy.
Which was really good. So I just decided to keep uploading like beats on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Just
like
went from
Cold
there, man.
Ramen was just Cold Ramen was actually because I had a friend at the time I was like talking to while I was making the song, and I was thinking of a name, and I can't remember, I think he called himself Ramen or something, like that was his like gamer tag or something. So I was just like I was thinking about something like sad, which would sound kind of sad, and Cold Ramen is like, we thought of as like a metaphor, as you like,
why not?
left the ramen overnight, and
Yeah.
you just
Okay,
eat
I see
ramen
it.
all day.
Yeah, okay, so there's
I
actually
don't
a
know.
deeper meaning there. It's not just, cold food. It's actually a meaning there.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, another kind of hard one, I would assume. Maybe not, it could be wrong. But what is your favorite song that you have ever created? And why?
Probably Ocean.
Pass right through the window shield, crash right into the ocean, and not sure whether I still feel. After all, I was never real, and I still wait. But you
Because it's
never
just
call
so,
me.
Yeah, I'd agree with that one from like on my
I don't know,
point of view.
powerful for me. It's like really means a lot to me, basically. And it's also a really different song from my other songs. It's like stands out, I think.
Yeah, and you got a great reaction from that one as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Your most listened to song on SoundCloud is Summer, is that right?
Yeah.
It has over 712,000 listens.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is. But like that song is just, I don't know why everyone listens to it so much. It's pretty much just a remix of like a song that is made by Novo Amor.
Yeah.
I've made a bunch of those types of like remixes where I just add like drums and
Isn't that
a
like
hard-hitting bass
another
and
one
stuff.
would be Far Cry?
Yeah.
Similar.
Yeah, that's just, those songs are basically just remixes by me, and the reason like none of them are on Spotify and stuff is because like I don't have permission to
Yeah. Okay.
use the sample on Spotify and stuff.
Yeah,
And
wow.
even like YouTube, some of the songs have been taken down and stuff like that, which I totally understand. I'm not angry at all. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm kind of past that phase anyway of doing remixes. I just want to make original music now.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. You have a couple albums, Loner's Diary and Letter from the Night Before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one did you enjoy making more? It's kind of a simple question, but yeah.
I think probably Notes from the Night Before, because the songs on there are just so much different, from what I usually do. They're like all over the place, and I love making songs like that. Like the first song, I actually can't. Hand Grenade is the first song. It's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not really hip hop anymore. It's more just like, I don't even know what to call it.
R&B?
It's just all over the place. Yeah, and I just love making that kind of stuff. Just that is just like, not, you can't really define the genre.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's just music.
It's
I
Ouse.
love that. Yeah.
It's an own genre right there. Right, so you've collaborated with Elijah, Sealard, Palfu, and like heaps more. What's it like to work with so many like vast different artists like that?
Well, with Elijah and Sealard, because I know them in real life, they're my friends. So it's like making songs with them is just like hanging out with them, pretty much. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think of it as we're actually making music. We're just chilling. But with the other artists, it's usually pretty straightforward. I just make a song and leave a blank space for them to do whatever they want, pretty much. And usually that goes really well.
Something I wanted to bring up. Dakotas really helped you get your music out there. Is that right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
He was a great help at the start of my music career, I guess. He like really boosted my views and all that, which is great, and I am forever thankful for that.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
And did you approach him or did he approach you?
Well, I approached him, but he just started using my music for his outro.
Yeah.
And someone in my comments was like, or everyone in my comments actually, I just started seeing the hit Dakotas' name just pop up everywhere in my comments.
Yeah.
So I was like, I gotta check this guy out. And I caught him while he was streaming, and I donated and told him like, can you talk to me on Twitter? And he said yeah, so he messaged me on Twitter, and we just talked about I don't know, something like the description was like not, it didn't say the right things or something. I can't really remember, but he fixed it, and that was that. And I guess I can't really remember why we started. We played like Fortnite together a couple times. I can't remember how I got that all started, but it all started with just Twitter DMs, pretty much.
Why is music so important to you?
Okay, well, I'll just explain. Well, I'm really bad at like talking about my feelings in the real world.
Yeah.
Like face to face. It's so hard for me because that's just how I was raised up. Like my family's, I love them and everything, but we are really bad at like expressing our feelings to each other, at least. So that was just how I was brought up. So I still have a really hard time talking about how I'm feeling and all that stuff. So music just came at the perfect time where I could write my feelings in the lyrics and tell the world that way instead of doing it face to face to a person.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is, I don't know. I don't know if it's healthy or not, but that's just how I deal with things.
No, I think it is healthy. It's an outlet, and an outlet is an outlet, no matter how it looks like.
Yeah, I guess.
Random questions. I literally have like a section on my script saying like random questions. Do you have any pets?
Well, I have two dog and a cat at like my parents' house that I've had for a while, but I don't really see them anymore since I don't live there. So, but at the new house where I live with my friends, Gabriel, he got a kitten, and so we have a kitten at the house.
Okay.
Which is pretty nice. None of us really know how to take care of a cat, so we're kind of just going with the flow. I hope he turns out okay.
She'll be right. Last one, I guess. What is your favorite instrument and why?
Probably just the piano, because I know how to play the piano most of all the instruments, and it's just like the piano can be good for so many different types of songs. Like you can have like a hip hop, like a Wu-Tang Clan hip hop song. You can have like a really chill ballad, like Ocean or something. You can just have so many different types of
Options.
genres just on the piano. Yeah. And I like that about it. So I use the piano all the time.
Yeah. Okay. So out of curiosity, did you make? You must have. Like, did you make the piano riff from your soul?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I just gotta say, like, my sister plays piano. She's very good at it.
Oh.
And like she learned that song, and the piano is just really nice. Like, it's really good. The piano in that
thank
song.
you. I usually, cause I have a real piano like right next to my computer, and I play it, and I try to remember the melodies and chords and everything like that, and then I type it in like or click it in, I guess, manually on the computer, basically. So I don't record it straight from the piano to the computer.
Yeah.
I just like learn the riffs and everything, and then import it into the computer, which makes it that way I have like so much more freedom to like change if I want to change like a single note or something, it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for listening. This has been Ouse. I appreciate all of you for listening to this. Make sure to check out Caleb. I noticed he doesn't have nearly enough followers on his SoundCloud, so make sure to follow him right now. Smash like, guys. Thank you for watching.
I made a song for you about my love scars. I hope you hear it too. At least I made it far. For the stars I shoot, I don't have it all until I have you. Until I have you. Yeah, I could shoot for the stars, but the longer I fall, maybe I'll get my wings if I stay up till dawn. And I wish that everything would stop. I will get you the moon if it got you to talk. And when I see you with the other one, I still feel what you left. Now my love is gone, and I woke up today feeling something else. Or maybe it's just all the drugs that help.
Ay, you're the only one I'm missing. Nobody comes close to you. Tell me what I gotta do different. I don't know how to get to you. Knowing me, I'll probably mess it up. Knowing me, I'll probably mess it up again. Hoping that I don't shake when talking. Homies wishing me the best.